Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So we all know that there's tons of UFO footage out there, and I'm actually going to start backtracking and looking at some of this stuff and kind of breaking down and evaluating it, including this one you guys see right here. I got to get some more information on the location and stuff of it there. But then there's also other stuff that I'll be looking in the past, like some Billy Meier footage. Some people actually believe all the video stuff he has out there. I do believe Billy Meier saw something. I just don't believe all of his footage. I don't believe 90% of it. I mean, including this one, looks like it's just being tethered by a string or something back and forth. But there's a whole video coming out on the Billy Meier stuff as well. And then there's also this one too. This one was taken in 2008. And I'll have a lot more information once I do an investigation and try to figure out a little bit more about some of these video clips. But we're going to talk about this one here that was taken in the Cape of Good Hope in South Africa. This is the full video of it. It's a short video clip. It's only several seconds long, about maybe 15 to 20 seconds. But there is a little audio to it. You do hear kind of the ocean in the background. And the craft is going to be there, and then it's actually going to jet us off to the right. It's just going to shoot off to the right. And then bam, it's gone. And then the guy focuses in on it. Now this was taken in 2003, so it'd be a little bit harder for them to go in and kind of fake some stuff right there. And here's a close-up of it. What always amazed me about this video is that you guys see him zoom in and out, and then it kind of rotates, and then you see the sun actually reflecting off of it. Now, they didn't have the type of drones we have today over 20 years ago in 2003, so it'd be kind of hard for somebody to say this is a drone, and they didn't have, from what I know of, the computer technology to fake something like this or CGI this. And there it is, gone again. Now, like I said, this was taken off the Cape of Good Hope in South Africa. And some people were saying there's ocean, there's water in South Africa. Yes, there is. And if you look at this actual Google map of Cape of Good Hope, and then you look at the footage of the craft, you guys see that this was taken somewhere in this area. You guys can see that right there. I'm not saying this is the exact location, but it was taken somewhere over there. Don't know where, but in 2003, if someone saw this, of course, the demographics probably changed just a little bit, but we don't know exactly where it was taken. But here's just a couple of photos, of course, the Cave of Good Hope and where it could have been taken from. It could have been any one of these locations, but I'm pretty sure he was a lot further down when they actually took this particular video of this UFO craft flying. I'm pretty sure he was somewhere in that area there. So with the knowledge of that, this makes this the more interesting case. I need to go back to Google Maps, probably go back to, I don't think it was available in 2003 to see that. But this footage here, guys, I am more impressed with this. Like I said, here's another close-up and zooming in and slow down. I mean, you clearly see this crash. Some people said it looks like two hubcaps or whatever. We don't know. We've never seen them up close, at least the people I know, and I haven't seen them up close. But it does resemble some stuff that Billy Meier saw, and I do believe Billy Meier did see something, and it probably messed with him, and he just went in and maybe fabricated a couple of things as well. And the way Billy Meier's videos with the UFOs, they're kind of there, and then they just kind of float off a screen, sort of say, where this one actually moves off a screen. I mean, it's there and then it just shoots off a screen, where more of Billy Meier's, what you're seeing right there, his craft just kind of float there, and then they just kind of come up to the camera, and then they just kind of disappear. So with this, I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments what you think. I'm more or less convinced that this is something more real that someone saw in 2003. Some people are saying, oh, I would have went crazy and all this and that. Well, not everyone's going to go crazy over this. This guy, whoever took this, guy or girl, probably saw it, was impressed by it, sat there and got a good photo of it. I mean, I got a good video of it. The best they could take in 2003. And then a few seconds later, it actually disappears off screen. So I commend the person for actually taking this and putting this out there. I believe this was loaded up maybe a couple of years after 2003. I think when YouTube started getting popular, people started putting this stuff out there. But you clearly see, like I said, the craft here, and it does look kind of not as smooth as some of the UFOs we've seen before. But there it is right there. You guys see it rotating. You saw the sun kind of reflect off of it as it rotated. I don't know why the sun would reflect on that particular part. Maybe that part of the craft has something that reflected more than the other part. I don't know. the only reason why I'm not showing the ocean, because I want you guys to see how it looks like this craft is just rotating, you know, around, because, or maybe it's just there and it's moving and it's reflecting the sun in those certain particular areas. And then in just a second, you're going to see the craft actually shoot off to the right. And of course, when the craft moves to the right, it doesn't move like any of the Billy Meier video footage that we've seen. There it is there. I'm going to try to slow it down some. You guys will see it here. Don't see any of that in any of the Billy Meier footage. But anyway, I'm going to be breaking down a lot more of this stuff. Like this here was taken in South Korea. So I'm trying to get the actual location of it and try to get some better footage of it. And even get some eyewitness testimonies if I can actually get it. Because there's a lot of people that actually saw this particular UFO flying in South Korea. So you guys stay tuned for that. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share this with your friends. And I'm going to start breaking down a lot of this footage, probably going back to the 40s up until today, so that we can get a better understanding of kind of what's going on and what's real and what's fake. So as always, I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for the next video.
You